Hey, what's up, guys? It's A Canuck here.
Along with A-Bomb, and we make up noEHinTEAM. We're bringing you guys a 2v2 gameplay, and it's actually the very first time we played 2v2, so it's mostly about first impressions.
And so, when we were getting into the lobby, first of all, we were super pumped that this was finally released for the PS3 users, which we both believe is crap, and I could not believe when it was announced that, for whatever reason, Xbox is going to continue the exclusive DLCs.
Money talks.
Anyways, but when we were getting into the game, I noticed the lobby was loading up with this awesome map. Now, I had done some snooping around on some other channels to find out how these maps were built before actually getting into them, so I was hoping to get kind of an advantage before this was released for the PS3. And I noticed that the game was going to be kill confirmed, and me and A-Bomb tend to complement each other on our classes that we choose. So I went with the KSG and Throwing Knife Beast class.
And you guys obviously can't see my perspective in this video, but what I was using an MP7, which is probably my favorite gun in the game, but the reason for it is that it's very effective at mid-range. And we wanted something that allowed us to, you'll notice that big mound, we call it the Gopher Hill, in the corner, and with the MP7 you can soften guys up, and it's also effective for rushing, so it's quite versatile. The KSG was a perfect complement to it because any instances where I couldn't finish somebody off with the MP7, the KSG just mopped it up instantly. Like, if somebody's damaged, it's a one-hit kill for sure, even at range.
So what we wanted to do was kind of own the Gopher Hill. It's a very easy strategy. If you own the top of the hill, it's a lot easier to hit guys below you and run for the tags. Now, the interesting thing about playing my first couple rounds of 2v2 is that sometimes you'll play another team who's not really using the tactics for a kill confirmed properly. They tend to use team deathmatch, where they just hide in the corner and just shoot at a distance, and before you know it, there's tags sitting everywhere.
Now, obviously, with 2v2, speed is a factor, so you want both classes to be fairly quick. And with a submachine gun and a shotgun, both of those classes are fairly fast moving. So it allows one person. Sorry, I'm also going to say that another thing you'll notice in 2v2 is that the spawns are super fast and super close. So if you don't grab those tags right away, there's a good chance that somebody's spawning behind you and they're going to take you out, and they're going to take not only your tags, but the tags that you were trying to grab as well. So it's important to make sure that you get established in an area. In this case, we used the hill, and once you have the top, you just pretty much hold it, and the other guy will go grab the tags. And if he gets taken out, he'll probably spawn close enough to grab the tags and his own.
What you will never see on our channel is utilizing 2v2 modes, like kill confirmed, to try and get mobs. I really don't understand the concept because, again, it's about grabbing tags. So, yeah, it's great to see people accomplishing mobs and everything, but this just isn't the right game type for that.
You'll also notice when you're playing 2v2, if you haven't played it much, a lot of people have really bad habits, and we will both think that mostly comes from guys playing a lot of full-on team deathmatch, so 6v6, which neither of us almost ever do. Sometimes we'll play team deathmatch when it's on team tactical, but only if it gets voted in. We frankly never vote for it. And so guys will tend to, they'll have a pack mentality, which you can't have in 2v2. I can't think of too many examples in this video that you see it, but there were several times where both guys spawned together and ran, like side by side, right in the same spot, and we could easily stun them and finish them off. And you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you're taking different paths to your goal, and you never want to be too close together because it's really easy for a quick double. And obviously in 2v2, a quick double means, oh, your whole team is spawning back a little ways.
The other thing to remember is, yes, we are owning the Gopher Mound right now. So let's say that we weren't owning the Gopher Mound. What really doesn't make sense is constantly giving your enemy free kills by rushing the Gopher Mound. So it was nice to see that these guys were giving us a lot of free kills, but you'll see here that sometimes their position changes and the enemy takes the mound for a little bit. Well, the first thing that we think of is, well, let's not rush the mound. Let's force our enemies to come to us, so that they'll make a mistake and lose that position, and we'll take it again.
Absolutely. It's all about forcing your enemy to make the first mistake. we definitely feel that the most effective way to take on an entrenched position like this is to soften them up a bit. So you'll notice that we're using stuns and grenades pretty much every time we approach that corner.
You'll also notice that the enemy team never even attempts to use a longer range weapon to take us out. They continuously come out of the same hut, the same position, and they just expect us to, I don't know, start sucking. And it was just not going to happen. And as you can see from the scoreboard, we're obviously doing something right. So if you ever find yourself in a game, I truly believe that there's no such thing as an unwinnable game. I just think that you need to change up your strategy. So don't do what these guys did and continuously come up the same side or stay in that same hut, because we could do that all day.
Now, we're going to try to get some 2v2 videos that are definitely more in-depth, break things down a bit more. This was, again, just a first impressions video. I don't know, we probably played 2v2 for about 35-40 minutes. We're both busy guys, so you squeeze it in when you can. Yeah, make sure you come back, check them out. We'll make sure we break down things a little bit more on each map, and maybe some good complementary classes for each map. And make sure again that you're playing to the strengths of the individual player. Canuck, KSG, it's a good combo.
One final observation before we leave you with this awesome gameplay is you'll notice the enemy team never really threw any type of grenades at us or concussion grenades to slow us down, and that's a big giant fail on their part. So thanks a lot for hanging out, and once again, it's A Canuck.
And A-Bomb. Thanks, guys.
Hey guys, thanks a lot for watching. If you want to watch more videos, check out my MOB breakdown gameplay on the left, or check out Abomination's first MOB gameplay there on the right. And thanks for joining us for our first Dual Comm.